Chapter 6. Have you noticed the past few days the traffic inside here has been light? Kite asking the two of us. You're right. I agree with him. The traffic in and out of the video store has been light. Have you guys heard about the guy who got sick overseas? This new wave of sickness where you have shortness of breath, short breathing. It's as if a new virus is hitting us, from what I've seen online, people talking about it. I know what you're talking about. Explaining about Nuani telling me about this story when we were looking at the fairies a month ago. Maybe this is going to start scaring people. Maybe we close our doors at least 3 days a week. Timothy thinking about. I have a question for you, Michael. Kite with an arm around me. What is it? What are you doing for Christmas? Who are you spending it with? Kite with the dig. I have no idea yet. I spent Thanksgiving with Charisse in British Columbia, riding the Clipper fast boat out of Seattle. How was it? Timothy asking, checking inventory while asking. We went the day before Thanksgiving. Charisse had asked me a couple weeks prior. We were at this nightclub by the stadium. We bounced from one bar to the next, Charisse putting an arm around me. She asked, can we take a Clipper cruise from the ferry docks? It would take us to British Columbia. We could stay for a few nights. I told her I always wanted to go on one of those Clipper tours. That's those fast boats that can leave out of Seattle. They can get you into Canada in like an hour, Timothy's saying. Yeah, we got on the boat. I thought I might be seasick, but Charisse held my hand, gave me some Dramamine. It helped with the trip. When we got off the boat, we rolled our suitcases to a cab. I remember checking in, the key card opening the door. Charisse rolled our suitcases to the side. She jumped on me. I would say we had sex, but it was love. We made love. We did it about 3 times. Proud of myself. I never went past one time, but Charisse would how do you say it? Charisse wanted me so badly. I had to let her in. I couldn't be celibate with her anymore. What are you thinking about? Timothy, giving me a weird, funny look. We went to that castle you see from postcards. We went to the mall. We went to some eateries. You didn't celebrate Thanksgiving? Kite saying with a laugh. Both me and Timothy looking at Kite. What's the problem? Kite looking back at us. You know the Pilgrims have nothing to do with Canada and Columbus. Timothy pointing out to Kite. Oh, I get it now. Kite saying. The 3 of us laughing. Thinking back to the last night before checking out, Charisse naked in my arms. She says the L word for the first time. Before I could say anything, she telling she is not asking for me to say it back to her. She just wanted to let me know she was in love with me. Does this make you uncomfortable because I said it? She asks, her arms holding me, while I stare up at the ceiling fan. It's all right, Charisse. She stops me, asking I do not say the words back to her because it wasn't genuine. I told her I wasn't going to say the words. I just wanted to tell her what I should have told her. I love you too, beautiful. But I never got around to saying this back to her. What happened to the other girl? Kite asking. While in the shower, I looked over my phone. No texts from Nuani. I texted her Happy Thanksgiving. She never texted back. After getting back from the Canada trip, a couple weeks later, getting a text around 1 a.m., Nuani asked if I wanted to meet her parents. They lived down south in a city called Burien. I said sure. She asked if I liked football. I told her yeah. I watched the Hawks play at times, telling her back. We took a ride share, picking me up first. Then we moved to her apartment. We made the trip down. Seeing her from not seeing her after a while, she leaned her cheek over. After buckling her seatbelt, I kiss it. I didn't try to move my lips to her lips. I just stayed on her cheeks. We chatted during the drive about things. She told me she had been busy. She also told me when we got to her parents' house, no PDA or public display of affection. You do not want me to kiss your cheeks around your family? Is this what you were asking me? Just to clarify with her. Yes, if you could honor my wish, please, she asks. Sure. I honor her wishes. Pulling up to the house, the driveway had an endless row of cars, everything trying to fit in the cul-de-sac. Is this a big game day, or does your family just have big gatherings? Right now, with what's going on with the mysterious disease the world is trying to contain, my parents wanted to have a big party before things might shut down. Like if a pandemic might be coming. Another reason the Hawks need to win today, or the season might end for them. What a way to have a party, I compliment her. I have a question. After helping her out of the car. What? Can I hold your hand when meeting everyone, or do we not hold hands? It's better we do not hold hands. Just walk in with me. Everything will be okay. Okay, I can deal with this, I say, kissing her cheek. She looks at me. Do not worry, I tell her. Nobody saw. I checked to see if anyone could see us, I say with a smile. The rideshare guy driving away. Getting to the door, her older brother opens the door, grabbing his sister, hugging her tightly. He turns to me and shakes my hands. How are you? My name Kamaya. Your name is? Realizing she never told anyone about me. My name is Michael. Well, nice to meet ya, her brother says. Come in, putting his arm to my back, ushering me in. Loud as fuck, as I remember, from the kids, from the parents, people in the kitchen cooking, people in the living room yelling at the television. I liked the Hawks, but I wasn't paying attention to the football game. I was just thinking. I knew Nuani for almost 9 months now, and she hasn't told her family about me. Charisse, right after the Thanksgiving trip, the following week, Tuesday, I remember we went out shopping at the Westmont Mall, in the middle of Seattle, hanging out with her sister and mother, the 4 of us in the food court. I remember her mother Audrey asking, when are we going to get married? I almost choked on my meatball when hearing this. I thought it was funny. After the mall, her mother and sister brought a car. They dropped me off, Charisse saying she was going to stay with me tonight. I gave her a smile. I said, sure, you can stay over, not saying no to her. Everyone screaming in the house after our quarterback threw what looked like a long-ass pass, the wide receiver catching a pass in heavy traffic. Everyone screaming in the house. I give a smile to them. They all look back at me. They all give me a weird look when sizing me up. I think this was funny at the time, but I know now, knowing the reason why they gave me the weird look back then. Walking me into the kitchen, Nuani introduces me to her mother. She shakes my hand. I introduce myself. I thank her for allowing me to accompany her daughter here. What do you do for a living? I work in a video store where we rent old movies on VHS tapes to people within the west side of Seattle. People still rent movies? I thought the streaming services destroyed all of this. Her mom sounding confused. Yeah, the streaming services have wiped the VHS tape market. But my friend, his dad let him rent an office. They turned it into a VHS tape place, renting it to the locals. Do you rent porn? Saying without hesitation. No, we do not rent that. We mainly have movies from the late 1970s to the 80s and 90s. We have some classic movies, like some movies Brando did, Gable did, Monroe did. My owner just wanted people to feel like what it was like before the days of streaming took over. The days when you had to go into a video store. I was very young when they started disappearing, but I do remember my dad taking me to one of these video stores years ago. How did you meet my daughter? She was in the horror section trying to find a scary movie from back in the day. I referred her to Dawn of the Dead, one of my favorites. Before her mom could say another word, a hand tapping on my shoulder. It was her dad. Is she asking too many questions? Her dad introduces himself. Her mom speaking in a different language. I got to understanding when she said something like video VHS tapes. Her dad looking at me. You work in a video store? People rent VHS tapes still. Confused he was. Yep. I repeat myself again, explaining the store to him. Her mom asked me while turning some dish in a bowl how long we have known each other, remembering Nuani did not want me to say anything, letting her control the conversation. I look at her. She tells me how new it is. My mind thinking, we have known each other for over 9 months. But to her parents right now, she is telling them we have just started talking. Thinking of this as strange, I did not put anything together until later. Her dad taking me into the living room, opening a spot for me to sit with the men, peering into the kitchen. I see her with her mom, The two talking while looking at me. I smile back when I see them. Everyone around me, everyone clotheslining me whenever our team made a